The causeway link between Malaysia and Singapore has recently fully opened, and over the past few days since it did, Malaysians and Singaporeans alike have seen the reunion of many families who could not cross the border due to the COVID-19 pandemic. For one Malaysian man, the reopening also meant he could see his family once again, a mission he completed through unlikely travel means. The man, Mars Ong, traveled back home by bicycle for a distance of 134.81 kilometers, 83.77 miles, a journey that took him around 5 hours to return to his hometown of Batu Pahat in Johor. Going the distance before the pandemic began, adding that he only needed to have his passport on him to cross the border. He joked that petrol prices were too high anyway, so he cycled all the way to his hometown, inviting others who would also like to cycle, to join him next. In the video he shared, there was an amusing moment when a Malaysian immigration officer at the motorcycle lane asked him where he was headed to. Upon answering that he was going to Batu Pahat, the officer, shocked, pointed at his bicycle saying, "Balik Batu Pahat dengan bicycle?" Return to Batu Pahat with a bicycle? Ong merely laughed and replied yes. It would seem the officer wasn't the only one surprised at his chosen mode of transport. His family, who only knew that he was coming back and not how, also thought his plan was too crazy. Safety first. Ong reportedly started his journey around 7 a.m. and arrived home at around 1 p.m. during the trip. He made sure to have pit stops to take a break, eat, and rehydrate, as the journey was no doubt taxing on the body. He also bought his wife's favorite food, fried carrot cake, on his way home. While the journey may seem long to most, this isn't his first time with long-distance cycling. Speaking to China Press, he said he had cycled to Singapore before, but he would usually travel back to Malaysia by car. He did, however, travel a similar distance within Singapore once, so the journey was probably an easier feat for this seasoned cycler with 6 years of experience and competitions under his belt. While his story may be inspiring for aspirational cyclers, he advised that one should not attempt such a long journey unless they have ample cycling experience and physical stamina. He also warned that cyclists may encounter dangerous situations, such as flat tires and cramps, and he advised that it's important to monitor the condition of the bicycle and remain alert whilst on the road. Nevertheless, we're glad to hear he was able to reunite with his family. Read more life stories. All smiles as people cross Spor Malaysia land border for first time in 2 years. Emotional reunion as woman returns to Malaysia after spending 578 days in Singapore. Groom's mother finds out that bride is her long-lost daughter on wedding day.